Hello YouTube, today I'm going to talk about my art. Isn't that great? Okay, so last video, I talked too much and I went on too many tangents, so I'm going to make this one shorter and faster and cuter. So here we go. I'm going to start off by saying though, most of my art, I guess a lot of my older art is just a different me. So a lot of this art that I see from a long time ago, it doesn't even feel like I did it. I'm such a different person now. I'm also gonna talk about my older art, mostly from senior year on back, senior year of high school on back. So yeah, it's a lot of different things to say the least. Anyways, let's get into it. Starting off with the oldest piece I could find, sort of this one. I don't know if y'all can see that from here, but I'll probably put it in if I figure it out. Anyways, this piece is a picture, it's a statue of Poseidon that I drew in about, I don't know, 7th or 8th grade. And yeah, it was all right, I guess. I used to think it was amazing back in the day, but now that I look at it, I'm like, it's all right. I mean, I never finished it. I was really lazy, you can tell. But yeah, it looks good for an 8th grader, I guess. But yeah. And then honestly, these next three, I'm just gonna kind of bunch them up because I kind of did them at around the same time, and they have very similar styles. Oh wait, no, these next two, I'm gonna bunch them up because I kind of did them at the same time and they have very similar styles. So yeah, like I said in the last video, I drew Leonardo da Vinci that one time. This is that one time that I drew him, and I thought it was really, really good, even though now that I look at it, it's really, really all right. Yeah, not much to say, but I felt like I was the best artist when I drew this. I was like, no one can top me. I'm amazing. It's not true. But anyways, we also have this, which as you can see is a car. Very bad lighting though, that's okay. But yeah, that piece, I just felt like drawing a car. So I drew a car. Yeah, not much to say about that. It's very decently shaded, I guess. Now, I guess I'll go to this piece next. This is a piece I did senior year. Again, it's all right. It's some drafts. It's all right, I guess. Yeah, I mean, the thing with this piece, there's also this is a different time. Those last three, they were like 8th grade, and this piece is from senior year of high school. So there's a big gap of drawing that I kind of did, and I developed a lot. And this piece is, I'd say it's probably better than the last, yes, it's better than the last three, then I'll think about it. It's better than the last three, but I wouldn't say it's amazing. But also, I'm not a big watercolor painter, and I really wasn't a big watercolor painter at the time, so it's not perfect. It's okay, it's all right. Now we'll go to the next piece, which I guess will be, I'll just get these lame pencil drawings out of the way. Is this, it's kind of, I'm gonna be honest, I did this actually, when did I do this? Freshman year of college. And I just kind of did it because it was a project, or it was an assignment, and I just wanted to get it out the way. I really didn't try that hard on it. It's all right. And then I did this. It's a nice tree. I did this last semester of my sophomore year, last semester, in my drawing 2, which I really liked, because in drawing 2 they were a lot more lenient and they let you do more of what you wanted to do. So then this was a lot more fun to draw or I did charcoal with this piece, but it was a lot more fun to do just cause, you know, I didn't have strict guidelines. So that's fun. Now let's get into the next piece. Oh yeah, there's this. This is an old piece. This is also from 8th grade. Again, I kind of just did it to do it. Marilyn Monroe. The original, I mean, I clearly didn't finish it, but the original had like, it had tattoos on her body. Like the original picture that I saw that I drew it from, she had tattoos on her body. And I was gonna draw that, but then I got lazy and I didn't. So yeah. And then we'll just keep on going along. There's this piece that I actually really, it's complicated. So like I did this piece I did senior year of high school, and like I was kind of rushing to do it, but the teacher kind of wanted us to rush to get stuff done in this assignment. So like I did it. I did complete it, if you're wondering. I did complete it. It's just I don't think I have the picture of it completed. No soccer there. But I did complete it, and I ended up I didn't like the finished product of it. If I find it, I will show y'all, but I had like inverted colors of the other half of the piece, and it kind of looked weird. I kind of just had kept like with these soft colors the entire time, but I didn't. But that's okay. I was still learning watercolor, and I still am learning watercolor. I'm still learning painting in general. It's not my main suit, but that's okay. So we'll just keep going along, and I'll have to find the next piece that I decide to talk about. Honestly, I guess I'll just talk about this. Bob Marley. If you cannot tell, I'm a fan of Bob Marley. If you cannot tell. Anyways, Bob Marley. I did this for my, what is this? This was, oh shoot, let me check that. This was second semester of my freshman year. I did this for like it was my 2D art class, and I had to collage a bunch of stuff, but I wanted to draw something, of course, so I drew him, and then I actually collaged those Jamaican jellyfish from Shark Tales onto the final piece, and everybody didn't like the final piece, but I liked it, and I couldn't find it, but when I find it, I will show everybody. I liked it. I mean, they were in color, so it probably looked weird, but I mean, I liked it, and that's all that matters. But yeah, you can actually, if I go further into this piece, you can actually see, compared to my last straight drawing pictures, the Leonardo da Vinci and the car and Poseidon, you can see that I've actually gotten better at drawing, just pencil drawing from 8th grade. But I'd hope so. So that's good. Yeah, we'll keep it moving, and I will talk about this piece, which is basically, it may be kind of hard to see, but it's basically like these three koi fish, and they're like just like swimming. They're just swimming, and then I got these octopus tentacles just whoosh, whoosh. You get the idea. But yeah, this was in not 8th grade, senior year of high school for my AP art class. And it was on Scratchboard, I think it was. And basically you had like this knife-like thing, and you get on this paper that was like scratchboarded, and you like scratch out the white onto the canvas or onto the paper. And that's how I made this. And it turned out pretty cool. A lot of people couldn't tell what it was. But I mean, I was hurt by that, but that's okay. Because my teacher, she actually said, I can tell what it is, and I think it's very good. So that made me feel better. Anyways, let's keep it moving onto this next piece that I did. I kind of don't want like the full, I kind of don't like the full piece that much, but this up close I really like. But yeah, this guy it's the guy from Suicide Squad. Honestly, about Suicide Squad, I thought the movie was alright, I guess. It was fine. I mean, it's not hard to please me with movies, so it was alright. But I thought that this guy was cool, and I was really sad that they killed him off. Oh, spoiler alert. Yeah, I was really sad about that. Yeah, this was senior year of high school also. If you can, I did a lot senior year of high school. This was that was like my it was AP art, and we were doing like a lot that year. But senior year of high school, and the premise of it, we just had to draw something with pen on a piece of paper, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna draw this guy, he's cool. So then I did it, and if you cannot tell, this is actually pretty well drawn. I mean, his hand looks kind of weird, but that's okay. His face looks good, so that's all that matters. It turned out pretty well. I think I used just straight pen with it, which turned out better than I thought it would, because you cannot erase with pen, but it was a fun piece to do. Anyways, we'll get to the next piece. Let's go with this one. You can see that, whatever. This piece was also senior year of high school. And I think with this piece, I didn't have much to go off of with this piece. She gave us a still life, and she said somehow put this into your composition, and my composition was inverted colors, and I didn't spend a lot of thought on it. I just kind of did it, and it turned out very well. And people said it was like one of the best in my entire concentration, and I was like, cool. And I actually really enjoy this piece a lot. It's just like very simple for me. I'm pretty extravagant, but it's very simple for me. But anyways, this video is already 12 minutes. Wow. Anyways, let's keep it going. We did Bob Marley again, part 2. I like Bob Marley a lot. The idea, this was again senior year of high school. The idea of this piece was to, what was the idea of this piece? I wanted to draw Bob Marley and how he died. And apparently he had cancer in like his, I thought he had cancer in his brain, but then I think I heard that he actually had cancer in his toe and that killed him. I don't know. But yeah. Also wanted to depict him with more like a natural type of vibe to him. Yeah, overall I do really like this piece. I used Prismacolor markers for it, which I've never used before, and I've kind of fell in love with them. Like, if you look at his hair turned out like really well. You can tell they're dreads. This is just overall a nice piece that I like. It's not great, but I like it a lot. Let's keep it going. Oh my gosh, this is 13 minutes. That's okay. I got this piece, which is one of my favorites that I actually did complete, but I couldn't find the completed version of this piece. But basically, it's this Hindu Indian guy. I think it might be Shiva with a beard. The Indian god Shiva, the god of destruction with the beard, but I'm not completely sure. But basically, what I really like about this is like I use Prismacolor markers for this also. His face is blue, but like you can have like I have the glow of the fire over here, and it kind of bounces off his face, and it just turned out really well. I have the completed version, but I don't know where it is, but I also don't like it as much as this picture, so I'm just going to show you this picture. Anyways, let's keep it going. Since we're on the topic of Indian gods, I have the Indian goddess Kali, who is also blue, and she is married to Shiva. Yes, she's the goddess of some. She's the goddess of destruction, I think, also as well. I'm not completely sure, but yeah, this piece I like it, but I think I didn't draw her teeth and like her mouth, so it looks kind of odd to me. But yeah, Prismacolor markers also. The idea was to have like the light in the back hitting her and it just bounces off the front. That was the idea I had. The cheetah leopard print or whatever I did turned out very well. I probably should do that again. It's just a nice piece. I like it. It's not too much. It's not great, but I like it. I also have some koi fish that I have no idea why I put there. It's just creative. So yeah. And then I think that's most of the pieces that I will talk about in this video. And then I'll just make a part 3 of my art because I'm definitely gonna need it. There's a lot of senior year art pieces that I really like, and I'll just save those for the next video. And there's a lot of just drawings on my iPad that I did that I really like, and I'll save those for the next video. And there's a lot of stuff that I've done like this year and last year, and I'll save those for the next video. So if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. That was really weird to say, but that's okay.